What's up, everyone? Josh here with Ohio Fish Rescue. So we have a very eventful week coming up here. As you guys know, I am moved into my new house, so that's coming. You guys will get a video on that here soon. But here today we have preparations for the OCA all week. So I'm basically going to take you through and talk to you about all the different things that we have to do to get prepared for the OCA Extravaganza this weekend. All right, so many of you are probably thinking, well, what is the OCA? That stands for the Ohio Cichlid Association. Each year they have their extravaganza where they bring in vendors and, you know, everyone from around comes and sells fish and whatnot. And each year we usually host tours here because it's literally 3 minutes away from the rescue. So we allow everyone to come and tour the rescue, see all the tanks and whatnot, and it's a bunch of fun. So we have a lot of work in store for us. So I gotta get in here and clean out some of the debris. Of course, we've got to go through and clean the glass on each and every tank. That includes these guys behind, all of those back there. We got to go around and clean up the walkways, get our pumps out the walkways. What else? Got to make sure everything's running smooth. Over here, we usually have a bunch of people out on the back deck, so there's going to have to be some things cleaned up on the back deck. There's a bunch of plants over here that still need placed and whatnot, but like I said, there's just a bunch of crap to clean up and whatnot. Back here, we still got to get the netting off the pond. Let's go take a look at this. So now that we're getting close to having all the leaves fallen, we can go ahead and start removing the nets and get all these leaves off the top of the pond, and then the pond will be good for the rest of winter. All right, so with everyone touring, we want everything to look as neat and nice as possible, including like this globe tank. So we're gonna have to get inside the globe tank and clean every nook and cranny. Even though the lobster in here is doing pretty well. Got Larry the lobster, if we can find him here. I don't see him right now. He's hiding in here somewhere. Oh, there he is, right down there. You can see him right there. Larry the lobster. So we got different tanks like that we're going to clean. Cleaning up the debris off the bottom of tanks like this for Hubert. And then the big ordeal is in here in the fish room. So of course I got to get in the 3000 and clean the glass. I got to fix the bubble wall. You can see they kind of tore it apart in the corner. I'm going to fix some of these decorations and just get this looking back up into tip-top shape. We've got to do something with this stingray tank because these tiles look absolutely awful in here. We hate it. I know you guys have been saying something about it. We just have not had the time to really worry about that right now. So we got to do something with that. I have to get inside the 4400 and I have to, you know, distribute the gravel, cover up the bottom of the tanks, get some garbage out of there like that, and then I got to clean the front panel and the side walls. Same thing over here in the 1000 gallon. Oh my God, look at that Tigrinus. He's been growing so much lately, it's crazy. He's been coming out and eating every single day. He's starting to look like a beautiful Tigrinus. We've got that smaller planiceps in here. He did get his one whisker bitten off, but it is growing back, so I have no worries about him in here anymore. I just want to see him eating good. That would be awesome. But several things in here, like put this log back up onto its rocks and get it sitting to where it's supposed to, because the fire eel loves to push it around wherever he wants it. What else? What else? We've got the debris in Lavaka's tank. We have to siphon this out every few days because she is a super dirty eater. Lavaka. All right, and over here in like the this pond in here with all the stingrays, Reaper had 2 plants put in here and they've knocked a lot of dirt, so I got to get in there, clean that out. There is a stingray barb right there. Got to get that out of there, of course. But we're just trying to go through and clean everything up, as well as this 2200. Going to get in here and clean the glass from the inside. Look at them. Plecos going to town on the algae on the bottom floor. So you can see the tiles are actually coated in algae, but being black, it kind of makes it look a little bit more naturalistic with the algae growing over the tile. Now, once all the insides of the tanks are cleaned, we have to go through and clean the outsides. So you can see this is just from dripping water over the tanks. Things we don't normally care about unless we have guests coming over. And we do this periodically to try and stay on top of it. But, you know, sometimes you do get busy and, you know, you look past a few things. Here's a little update on the Australian lungfish. Mr. Lone Star here. Of course, he came from Lone Star Rare Exotic Fish Co. He donated this to us. He is a beautiful, beautiful little lungfish. My God, he's getting so big. We finally got this guy squared away. This is an African cichlid, and as you can see, he's a little different. He's got one albino eye and one regular eye, but he came in with some parasite, and I could not cure him for the life of me, so I just started blasting him medication after medication, and finally we got rid of it, and he's now starting to pack on weight. So I'm gonna let him get fattened up just a tad bit more, and then we're gonna go ahead and put him into the cichlid tank and let him breed. So over here we got to get in the Bellagio tanks. Well, let me rephrase that. I have to get in the Bellagio tanks and scrub the walls so these tanks look nice and pretty for everyone that's coming by to see the tanks. Especially the cichlid tank. It is a beast and a wonder. Everyone is always amazed by how great this tank looks. Well, there's a lot that goes into keeping these tanks looking this way, and on video you guys are probably like, that tank doesn't even look like it needs clean. Well, that might be true, but it's not up to our standards. We like our tanks to be sparkling clear. Would I be proud to show this tank off? Sure, but I can put in a little bit extra work, and these tanks could be looking magnificent for everyone that comes over to see it. Beautiful cichlid there. We have a few more down here in quarantine that someone had just recently dropped off, so we're going to go ahead and let them finish quarantining and put them in the cichlid tank as well. We've got some pacu in here that can all be rehomed along with a pleco. We just recently picked up this 2-foot gold clown knife. He's going to go through some quarantine, and he's going to go into one of our tanks, and we're going to end up keeping him. You see he got a little messed up in transport there, but he will be fine. So he's got a couple more weeks on quarantine, and he will be good to go. We've got Mr. Bubbles up here, and we call him Bubbles because he floats, but he's starting to do a lot better. I cannot figure out for the life of me why he's still floating. I've tried so many different things. I've tried bringing the heat up to 86 degrees, lowering the water level to where he's only in 4 or 5 inches of water. I've tried Canaplex. I've tried just pretty much everything I can think of to help try and expel this air, whether it's swim bladder or if it was a bacterial infection. He still eats fine, but he just floats a little bit. But it has been getting better. So I've been doing the same thing with him as I did with that African cichlid, and just blasting them with different treatments of medication, trying to find something that might work. So there's a little update on him. And oh, you guys can't see right now, but there is the albino fire eel in there. What a wonderful fish that was sent by one of my dad's friends he met at Aquascape, and he went ahead and sent it. I don't know if my dad put out a video on it yet or if I just spoiled up the surprise, but whoops, sorry. But we got to go through and fix tanks like this too. The ebonite loves to disconnect his sponge filter, so I got to get in there, fix the filters, clean out a little bit of debris, fix the gravel on the bottom, and just make sure that everything looks like in tip-top shape. So we are Ohio Fish Rescue, and not everything is always peaches and daisies around here. Sometimes we get brought some fish that are not doing so hot. Now, if you would have seen this guy a few days ago to where he is now, he looks 10 times better. Holy cow. But you can see he's missing part of his gill. He has practically no tail on the back side, but there is still finnage, so I do have faith that his back fin will grow back in due time. We just need to give him the proper water quality, and he will come back to health in no time. Once he is fully skinned back over and I feel his tail is growing back and he's in proper health, then and only then will I go ahead and rehome this guy. But poor fella, but that's exactly why we are here. We do have some Oscars and some other catfish and plecos in here that we can rehome. So if you guys are watching this video and happen to see something that you like, go ahead and let me know. Alright, so as the week progresses, we will do some videos showing all the work we're doing around here for the OCA. So I just wanted to give you guys a video update to know exactly what we're doing, because I might not make a YouTube video on it. I might just post some live videos on, Facebook, or I might do some TikToks, or it'll be some member content for the members on YouTube. But my God, has this bass put on a lot of mass. Haha, that kind of rhymed. But you guys can't really see it in video, but from there to there is like 10 inches. This bass is absolutely massive. He is a tank, and we got him from our buddy Russ Accordino. So yeah, he is a beast. So we got one last thing. This little pea puffer tank will be coming with me. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but it'll be out of here soon and at the new house. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Got to see some of the fish and know exactly what we have planned for this next week up in coming. And you guys get a little update on the stingrays here in the pond. I didn't talk about them much, but at least you guys can see them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more crazy adventures with the Ohio Fish Rescue, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay fishy, my friends.